Hi, everyone. I'm Donna Norris, Soul Level Intuitive.
Hi, and I'm Bree Swanson, and I'm a small medium at large.
Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today, Bree and I just want to do a little public service announcement regarding a class that's coming up. And so I think I'm just going to turn it over to Bree, since this is really her bailiwick, and let her take it from here for a bit.
Yeah, I'm really excited about doing this with you. It is a Ancestor Altar class. So during this class, we are going to be not only talking about the placements of what an ancestor altar would look like and what it is, but we're going to be talking about the ways in which you can go ahead and gain more wisdom, more insight behind what your ancestors have been through and how it affects your emotions and the things that you're going through right now. You might not feel like, oh, I don't know too much about my ancestors, or maybe there's not a certain way that you can get that information from somebody in the physical form, so like a relative that's still living. um, but we're going to be able to talk you through it, and we're going to be able to give you some different ways and different methods to gain all of what you desire. Because I mean, who wouldn't want to build a relationship with your ancestors and gain their abundance and guidance?
Yeah, so why not get as much support as you can, right? Life's hard enough. We can tap into what our ancestors have been through and how it kind of sets up emotional response patterns in our whole family. And you may just have a trigger point that you don't even realize is a trigger point, and sometimes you kind of go like, well, why did I respond like that? You don't even realize why you've done it. I've had moments like that. And a lot of times it's just stamped into your DNA from your relatives, deceased loved ones, or like Bree said, relatives who may still even be with us, but they've passed all that stuff down.
And it's interesting too, because I've even heard and I've read about this in other places where people are like, well, why those ancestors have done such like terrible things? Why would they want to help me? Well, of course they'd want to help you because you're doing something that is completely different than they ever had the courage to do, than they
Yeah.
were ever able to have the resources for. They likely were not even taught how to love themselves, let alone love another human being. So it's definitely going to be fun, and this is going to have a lot of jam-packed information.
Good. Yes.
Yeah.
And it'll be an hour-ish. Maybe, knowing the way I like to chat around, might go over a little bit over an hour, but it's going to be on February 22nd at 2 p.m. Central. I normally post things in Eastern time, but it's 2:22 at 2. So we'll be posting that, so it'll be easy for you to remember. And that's a Saturday, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
So look forward to it and hope a lot of you can join us. The cost will be $39, and we'll be posting that on my website here by the end of this week. So you'll be able to get it, sign up for it and reserve your spot.
Yeah,
Is there
I hope to
anything
see
you
you
need
there.
to bring to the class? Does anybody need to bring anything with them or to get
Um,
started?
it would be helpful if they brought their favorite crystals or they brought pictures of their ancestors if they have them.
Okay.
We're also going to go into what you can do and what you can provide to if you don't have pictures. You can always provide, like on a piece of paper of your choosing, however nice
Mhm.
it is. You can put their name, you can put their birthday, or you can put their passing date. So it's whatever information you have. Even their first name if you're not so sure about their middle name. Um, but yeah, on little pieces of paper. And then you can also bring your favorite crystals that you would like to put on your altar. So whatever crystal for you helps facilitate connection with the divine.
Good. And we'll have some tips for that too. You may have heard them on some of our other crystal videos, things that will help you connect with the divine, but we'll go over some of those crystals too. And you might want to add to your collection or add them to your altar. Who knows?
Yeah.
So it sounds wonderful. I'm
And there's
excited.
and then you can always, at least on your altar, you can always bring little trinkets if they have little trinkets, or any of their like personal like jewelry, or but yeah, there's the options are endless, and we'll go over those.
Yeah, I know a friend of mine has like used to play, well, I used to play softball all the time growing up. And so, for my relative, it would be, a ball. I could put a ball in there because that's the connection that we have in common. That maybe they love jewelry, so bring some jewelry. Maybe they love chocolate, bring some chocolate. You don't have to leave the chocolate out on the altar. Sometimes you can just bring a picture of chocolate if
Yeah,
you don't want prying fingers and curious noses with your pets and your children getting into that stuff. So you don't have to use actual food.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, we will look so forward to working with you and having this class together. Remember, February 22nd at 2, and we'll see you then. Bye for now.
Bye. Thank you.